Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 530 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Jay Cohn.
And I'm Jeanelle Slade. State prosecutors say they will not seek the death penalty against one of the men who gunned down Broadwater County Deputy Mason Moore.
Prosecutors are citing an extensive analysis of Lloyd Barris's history of mental health issues as their primary reason for not asking for the state's most severe penalty.
May 16th of last year, Barris and his son Marshall shot and killed Deputy Moore following a high-speed chase near Three Forks.
During that pursuit, Deputy Moore was wounded and forced to pull over. Dashcam video revealed that Barris's returned to the scene and shot Deputy Moore multiple times. Law enforcement eventually caught up with the two suspects near Missoula, where a gunfight ensued in which Marshall Barris was killed and Lloyd Barris was arrested.
At a hearing this past June, Judge Kathy Seeley found Barris mentally unfit for future court proceedings. Now, Judge Seeley did order the state hospital to develop a treatment plan that could allow Barris's court case to continue in the future.
Well, as fire danger increases across Montana, the State Department of Natural Resources and Conservation is getting prepared to begin the fire suppression effort.
MTN's Jonathan Ambarian looks at what the state leaders have been doing to gear up for this fire season.
Leaders with Montana DNRC say the state's fire season is already in full swing. State and local responders have dealt with dozens of small wildfires in recent weeks.
We've responded to 224 fires and contained those fires to a total of 2,700 acres.
State Forester Sonia Gurman says forecasters predicted a later start to the fire season, but a longer season overall. Each year, DNRC adds about 140 seasonal staff to respond to fires. Gurman says they've been fully trained and assigned to their positions.
Our units are staffed and ready, and our equipment, including our aviation equipment, is staffed and ready.
Currently, the state of Montana has about $42 million in its fire suppression fund, but much of that will be used to cover costs from last year's record fire season. The net balance is only around $4 million. Leaders say they will find alternative sources of fire funding if they need it.
Regardless of the balance in the fire suppression account, that's not going to change the way that we respond to wildfire.
Gurman asked people across the state to be especially cautious as fire conditions get more dangerous.
We just really want to send a message out to people to be aware of their trailers, trailer chains, how they're using their equipment on their property and other people's property, and also any type of fires that they may be utilizing for recreation or on their property.
In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
Thanks, Jonathan. DNRC leaders say after last year's fires, thousands of local firefighters came to them for additional training.
Plus, hundreds of homeowners also have asked for help with fire mitigation.
Turning to weather, Bob McGuire, we have some red flag warnings that we need to be aware of tonight.
Yeah, it's already starting to pop up. We knew this was coming with all the heavy rain we had this year and all that. Now they starting to dry out. Take a look at our red flag warning. It starts in Bozeman, goes all the way up through Great Falls and just about all the way up into Canada. And you'll see this is the reason why we've got some hot, dry, windy conditions moving in, making for critical fire danger, and also makes the flames, well, they just behave very erratically. Meanwhile, over in Missoula County, that's another fire weather watch. That goes into effect tomorrow and goes from noon until 11 p.m. for the same reason. Generally, it's going to be hot, dry, and windy in that area. Now, you'll notice tonight up by Cutbank and Great Falls, the winds the last hour were 31 to 28 mile per hour winds, so it's still breezy up there, and I tell you what, if a fire gets going, it'll burn out of control in a hurry in that area. Our weekend looks dry for the Billings area. Well, kind of dry anyway. We'll chat about it in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Bob. Montana's unemployment rate dropped below 4% this month as the state remains near full employment. Now, this situation continues to raise concern that a shallow talent pool will make it difficult to fill jobs. Now, that struggle and talent attraction lands Montana in the bottom third of a recent survey. The financial network CNBC puts Texas #1 in the country for best states for business. Montana, number 34. Even though we rank low, financial experts say we can build on our strengths.
No, I think Montana is absolutely a great place for business. But Montana needs to pay attention to what's going on in the rest of the country and the rest of the world. Communities are investing in themselves. They want to be attractive to talent. We have to be in that game, and it's going to require that we're strategic with investing in those things that can build our economy and build our talent.
Our neighboring states all fared better in this survey. Idaho, 11. South Dakota number 20, Wyoming 26, and North Dakota comes in 29th. Now, Montana did well in a few areas. Our quality of life is rated number 7, and the cost of doing business is in the top 15. But our workplace and available job seekers is ranked 45th. Montana is ranked 38th for access to capital. A statewide business innovation conference is planned for Billings August 8th and 9th. The Innovative Montana Symposium is the first of its kind in the state to help get startups running.
Tomorrow marks 1 month since the U.S. Supreme Court announced its ruling that supports imposing an online sales tax. Now small businesses and entrepreneurs are evaluating how that ruling may impact their bottom line. Here in Billings, luggage manufacturer Red Ox is one of those businesses. Montana Senator Jon Tester has been working with company officials on some new legislation aimed at reversing the High Court's decision, and today he was on hand to tour the Billings facility. Tester says he feels the ruling is unfair and it will mean extensive administrative work for business owners.
It's going to be difficult because most states have sales taxes, and there's a lot of folks on both sides of the aisle that think this is a great decision. I think it's a horrible decision. I think it does a bad thing for Montana businesses.
Now, tomorrow, Senator Tester will be in Laurel and Big Timber, at which point he wants to hear more from business owners and state residents.
Here in Billings, music fans can look forward to a weekend of entertainment at the Elk River Reunion Music Festival.
Q2's Zoe Zandora was out at the festival grounds a few minutes ago and brings us a closer look now at what festival goers can expect.
Thanks, Jay and Jeanelle. I'm standing out here in the sunshine, mic checking at Cove Creek Pavilion for a weekend of throwing it back to the 90s. I'm here with Austin, the security director. What can you expect for this weekend? What's the turnout supposed to be like?
Turnout's supposed to be great. This is definitely more of a walk-up crew. I think we could expect anywhere between 2,000, 3,000 people for this.
Wow.
We have Wally Kurth, of local favorite, gone on to do great things. So, the headliner's great. It's going to be a great weekend of fun, food, bring the whole family.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
What's the idea behind this weekend? I mean, it's the second year it's going to be going on. What was the idea behind starting it?
So the idea behind starting is just to, we don't have really any outdoor pavilions or amphitheaters here on the east side of the state. There's a lot of pavilions and amphitheaters over on Missoula area, but over here in the Billings area there's really nothing for the outdoor concert goers. So this is just a great opportunity for the outside concert goers to really appreciate the music and the great weather of Montana.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty special weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, well, come out here. It's going to be, it's all weekend.
It is all weekend, yes.
So you have time to get out here and have a good time throwing it back to the 90s. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Zoe. Nice weather as well, huh? By the way, Sugar Ray is headlining tonight.
And on Saturday, the Wallflowers and Smash Mouth will take to the Cove Creek stage.
Still ahead on tonight's 5:30 news, we're going to take you out to the Big Sky State Games and catch up on the big excitement for the events this weekend.
And sticking with the Big Sky State Games theme, we meet this year's torchlighter, a two-time Olympian and world record holder.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Jeanelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire and sports with Scott Green. This is the 5:30 news on Q2, Montana's news leader.